I keep the crows well stocked. You're welcome to it. Come back soon.
A journal about seeing Venatori and crow meeting spots.
Good to know.
Let's dig around some more.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
An art merchant has information on the Anton?
Mistress Trella would not waste our time. Visit her gallery and ask her what the Antam are up to.
I promise he's not sending you just for some exposure to Antivan art.
There are worse ways to spend an evening.
I see them when I see
Nice day for it.
So, Lucanus, you're an Antivan crow.
Yes.
Do all crows have demons in them?
What? No.
It's fine if they do. I'm Rivani. Our seers let spirits possess them for ceremonies.
Well, Antivan crows don't. Spite was put into me by the Venatori.
Oh. That's messed up.
For your gods!
We
Attack! Thanks, Lucanus.
Say the word. On it!
The Venatori dropped a note. A Venatori traitor.
That's weird.
Something's up with the crows and Venatori. The journal belongs to a crow named Chance. We'll look for them around the diamond. Maybe they know what this is about.
Where are you from, Dimir?
All over.
Are you Chance Candide? Found your journal. Couldn't help reading something about Venatori.
Ah, you've become embroiled in our local mystery. If you wish to help, let me shed some light. Venatori were spotted lurking in places where the crows conduct confidential business.
What can we do?
It would be a great help if you could search near our dead drops in the flooded district. That's where Venatori were last spotted. Please look for any clues as to what our spies are after.
heard crows can strangle a Kunari with their own darsam.
With their what?
The ropes Kunari wear. You can strangle us with them, but only if they're tied wrong.
Why would we strangle you with your arm ropes? Why wouldn't we just stab you?
Doing it with the darsam makes it look like an accident.
We're professional assassins. Most of the time, when we kill someone, we want people to know it was us.
Oh, okay. But you could strangle a Kunari with their darsam if you wanted to.
Of course.
Nice market. A lot of good food smells.
Isn't it a lovely day? I've got goods from all over. Thank you so much. Dear has whatever you need.
The anthem almost shut us down. Harmonies, they let us stay.
Come take a look if you like. Is this what you call?
We just got a pair of woodcut trimmers. They land on us someone.
Looking to attune your body to a higher level of health?
Fish.
And drinks was a joy.
You get our tongue customers.
Some of the finest jewelists in Treviso wear my leathers. Let me know if you need a custom fit. Had to lie low since the Antam raided my shop. But Viago said you were good people.
My grandfather was a tailor for the crows. The Antam killed him, but I am here, and so are the crows. Treviso will be free.
Of course. Whatever you need.
You want meat?
The Drowned District has had other names, but none stuck. Antivans love drama.
Hope people in Treviso know how to swim.
Wine glasses? Like people were toasting a deal.
Not a vintage I've seen on any crow table. But that means little if they were keeping a low profile, or have poor taste in wine.
Another secret note between a crow and a Venatori.
Why is this butcher always talking? He's got the city. What more does he want?
That's our third note by these Crow and Venatori spies. Half of these letters are written in a cipher I can't make out. Let's talk to Chance.
From what I hear, your mother is intense.
Yep.
It can be hard, trying to live up to that.
Is your mother like that?
My mother died when I was young. I was raised by my grandmother, Katerina. She was very intense as well.
Right. The Venatori got her. And you're gonna kill the ones that did.
Yes, I am.
Tosh, see what you can do.
Let's see the bird.
Yep.
Got it. Forgot how fancy the Chantry buildings are. Bet it's got a great view from the top.
If the crows can't free us from it, right?
Can I help you?
I heard they had help. Good. The more allies, the better.
I think that art merchant with the information on the Anton lives near here. Are you up? Done?
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please. My saviors, welcome.
Viago said you had information on the Anton. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to. I'm in your debt. Please, look around.
All right. We should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antam are stealing pieces of art. Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stores. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Fine decor with the finest rooms.
Busy as anything, but no help to be found anywhere.
The Antam have scared people off, but the crows are after him. You'll see.
What is a governor supposed to do?
How's business?
Can't complain.
The elven way to greet people is Andaran Artisham. It's such a pretty language.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Still don't know why the Antam are bothering with this art stuff.
It cannot be for coin. There are faster ways to fill their coffers.
But merchants said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district. Let's start there. We're close to that camp where the Anton took that merchant's stone. Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Anton were doing with it.
Clear.
Nothing here.
Don't see anything. No paints, none of that fancy polish they use on sculptures.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
let those trouble you.
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork, he's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So he wasn't wrong.
Okay. We're close to the camp where Antom are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Trouble ahead.
From the monk. Kill them. Get back!
Finish it! I feel it!
End it now!
Now put him down!
Take them down!
All right. Let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing here. This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antom are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
What? We gotta stop him. Gatlock's dangerous already.
We must go to Day and Viago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
You were frying things in the kitchen last night.
I needed something to do.
At 4 in the morning?
Sorry if I woke you up.
Got any more of those fried things?
I'll make another batch.
You're not from Treviso?
From here.
Chance? We found notes from the Crow and Venatori spies, but parts of them are in code.
Ah, thank you. This may yet help trace their movements. Give me a while to break the cipher on these letters.
People are energized after seeing that dragon run out of Treviso. They sing the crow's praises more loudly in the streets.
Except good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antom make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antom's first targets.
I keep the crows well stocked. You're welcome to it. I'm always...
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep. For gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably?
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
Well, that sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
But puzzles give you a chance to test your wits, to prove you're smart enough to beat whoever designed it.
Ugh.
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It had these 3 poles with sets of different sized rings on 2 of the poles.
And you had to move the rings over to the 3rd pole, and the rings had to be sized right and crap?
Yes! You've seen it.
That thing is Vashadan.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you, though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is, how much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
Just a finder's fee?
Yep.
But the lords at the top could be charging anything for these artifacts, and you wouldn't know.
I know what happened to the last lord who bled a contact. That's enough. The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The lords gave her work.
How does the Raveni Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now, Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
All right. I guess I'll just leave you here. A treasure hunter with all the priceless artifacts.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
All right. Just let me know when.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
So, does Manfred have, people, thoughts, and feelings?
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as cognizant of his surroundings as you or I. To a certain degree.
I hope Nev's all right. She must be so torn up about her friends in Minrathous. At least Treviso will be all right.
You need me for a fight, just say the word.
Nev, settling back in.
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up. Not the day for it.
Take all the time you need.
How do all of Emmeric's pens end up in here?
Welcome to the Hall of Valor. I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Your kind always do.
Spirit of determination. May your enemies die bitter and in pain.
Yes! Good.
Don't encourage him.
Oh, what foul-hearted spirit tugs at the corners of your lips to turn them... down so?
What? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just thinking about what I could do better in my next match.
Oh, you fought valiantly last time.
I lost to a bunch of deep stalkers, Pluck.
Looking to fight? Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
The Hall of Valor is pleased to welcome legendary Spirit of Determination and his spirit ready to harness down the
Great show. Guess the Morn Watch are good at fighting more than just skeletons.
Well, when you think about it, we're always fighting skeletons. Sometimes they're just still inside people.
You'll want something with... Get going! Don't keep your fat... Will Ravane bring the pain? Or will it be gold and glory for the Venator? Get to the pit and find out.
How they like that? Feel the rocket coming down. Double your efforts. Nice one. I feel and obey. Ready. Got it. Fire!
We need to close it. Nice work!
Stop flying! Watch for incoming!
Stealing?
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you. Ready for something really spicy? Get going! Don't keep your... Come on, place your wagers! And remember, never let anything you aren't prepared to lose.
Good hit!
Get clear!
That was kind of brutal. At least you're still walking. I line them up and you can... All right, get your... We got the idea for this next match from a traveler named Armax. Said he used it to challenge Shepard.
Okay. Chakra to Eber.
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you. All right, this is really... Get yourself in order and head to the end. They're big, they're grey, they're here to make you pay. Here come the Antar!
On your back!
Thanks, Tosh. And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you. Oh, I can't wait to... Get yourself in order and head to the entrance. Everyone hit the privy and grab a snack. You won't want to miss this next fight. Good. Look at that. Barely a scratch. What are you in the mood for? Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. Hang on to your hats! We've got some new challenges for you today!
That's the last of them.
Spectacular! We felt the blood spray from way over here. Looking to fight? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. Hang on to your hats. We've got some new challenges for you today. You've certainly earned your reputation. Looking to fight? Get yourself in order and head to the end. Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friend. This next fight is going to be hot!
Watch for incoming. Yep. Say the thing.
Say the word!
Finish it.
Nicely done, Rook!
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment. Hall of Valor's ready. How about it? Feeling valorous? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. Will Revain bring the pain? Or will it be gold and glory for the Venatori? Get... to the pit and find out.
We need to close it. Say the word.
Just from there. Giant buzzsaw. Now put him down.
Run, Ray.
Move blood to the gods. Nice one. This is your end.
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment. What are you in the mood for? All right, get your arm. Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends. This next fight is going to be hot!
Say when.
Got it, pro style.
Then.
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment.
So, you're a mage, right?
I am a seer, yes.
Does that...
Oh, then some.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you. Belara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Balara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
Have you run into anything like it before?
Not at all. The principles are familiar, but the application, the finesse. Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirits. Look to Balara for elven magic expertise.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed?
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all hours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
That was really reassuring until mostly.
In between the two? It's hard. I've never had a chance like this kind of access to knowledge. It's Solas's old home. I want to learn as much as I can.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
Not that Solus should be any kind of example, but even he slept. You can too.
Sometimes I can't. Fall asleep, I mean. My thoughts get in the way.
Perhaps I can help.
With sleeping?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises, the ones we show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
Okay, I am going to relax. Right away. But, first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
So, huh, nice.
Hey, Rook.
Offer, Dweller. I will answer.
So, the Grey Wardens have griffins.
What of it?
It's another secret your order's been keeping.
What does that mean?
Wardens act like the heroes of Thedas, but they hide just as many shadows as they fight.
And your crows are saints?
No, but we don't pretend to be. We're honest about our work.
Hi there, boy.
We should get fish next time we're in Minrathous.